Boca Raton, Florida is known for its historically strong Jewish community. This is evident on Florida Atlantic University's main campus in Boca Raton, which is the most ethnically diverse university campus in the state of Florida. On Wednesday, January 18th, two white supremacist Nazi sympathizers set up a table in the breezeway, the main artery of FAU's campus, endorsing Kanye West's anti-Semitic rhetoric with a tablecloth that read, "Ye is right, change my mind."
We're hearing from some in the Jewish community who tonight are outraged over a display on the campus at Florida Atlantic University in Boca Raton involving a social media movement called Ye is Right. That started after rapper Kanye West, who now goes by Ye, sent a series of anti-Semitic tweets.
Students were immediately outraged, and FAU students, including members of the Hillel Jewish Student Organization, quickly began to counter-protest. The event lasted approximately an hour, and FAU President Stacy Bolnick promptly denounced the tabling event and labeled it anti-Semitic in a statement to students and faculty.
Makes me a little bit nervous because I've never come so close to anti-Semitism before.
FAU senior Amanda Barretts describes herself as a proud Jewish woman. She says she was shocked to see the table set up by some Kanye West supporters with a banner reading, "Ye is right, change my mind."
Yesterday on campus was the first time that I personally have ever been that close and have had a, in-person, face-to-face experience with anti-Semitism.
I have seen anti-Semitism before, and this feels different these days. Anti-Semitism is much stronger.
It wasn't about freedom of speech. The people that were standing there, they were fearing for their safety as well. And that's where, in my opinion, it goes way past freedom of speech.
News coverage ensued, and soon after, Delray Beach House Representative Randy Fine and other state lawmakers announced a bill to increase penalties for anti-Semitic acts to the level of a felony.
Wearing one of these should not put a target on your back.
Unfortunately, anti-Semitic displays of this nature are relatively common in Florida. My name's Luke Schlauder, and I grew up in Alabama. I moved to Boca directly from Birmingham, the heart and main battleground of the civil rights movement and home of the Civil Rights Institute. I was shocked to find that Palm Beach County is in a politically charged state of social unrest, and that hatred towards the Jewish community has come to be expected in Florida.
My name is Adam Goldin. I grew up in the South Florida Jewish community. I was bar mitzvahed in 2011 at Congregation B'nai Israel on Yamato Road in Boca Raton. When I got to college, I quickly joined FAU's thriving Jewish community. I interned for Hillel and became vice president of the Israel Advocacy Club, Owls for Israel. I was appalled to find out that on the day of January 18th, there's an anti-Semitic event on the campus that I call home, and I knew I couldn't sit back and watch as my friends and community were villainized and attacked.
My name is Alex Frazier. I am a student at FAU and I live in Boca Raton. Personally, it isn't the greatest thing to see. It doesn't affect me on a massively personal level, but it does tell me that people around campus are now being attacked for who they are or what they are as people, and frankly, it's disgusting to see. It's not right to publicly attack a certain type of person just anywhere, really, because the whole purpose of FAU is to promote diversity and to promote any form of freedom as we have it, and to have that stand set up just to say this is wrong means you're actively attacking a person, which goes directly against the whole motto that FAU stands for.
Is anti-Semitism an active threat in your life?
I can't speak to other people's perspectives or experiences, but I can say multiple times I've had to hide my Jewish identity for my own safety or try to separate myself from aspects of being Jewish just so I can live a normal life, as normal as it can be when you're actively thinking about your identity on a daily, if not weekly basis.
I feel safe, but I feel that I also have to hold back a lot of information about me, especially in public where things can be like sensitive. Like, it's hard to hold back a lot of information because I would say I'm a relatively open person, but when there are things like this happening, it's a little harder to hold back. So it just makes it more difficult to walk around campus.
So many synagogues around the country get defaced, attacked, in some cases shot, bombed, whatever. So it doesn't always feel safe to be Jewish anywhere, and they don't care who they have to step on, what they have to do to make sure there is no safe space for Jewish people, Jewish students, or anyone that identifies as anything other than a white person, white American person.
So is there anything FAU and the student body can do to be better allies to the Jewish community?
I mean, there's always, you hear the stock standard advocacy talk. Listen to your friends, be there when you need them, don't expect them to educate you on the issues. But allyship is thrown around so much today, it's hard to really pin down what it means. I'm always going to say educate yourself before you talk on any issue. And don't speak over other people who are affected, and don't assume how they feel.
Palm Beach County is a battleground of political ideology. Former President Donald Trump, who resides in Palm Beach at his Mar-a-Lago resort property, has met with Kanye West and white supremacist online radio personality Nick Fuentes. The Anti-Defamation League reports that Nick Fuentes believes he is working to defend against leftist cultural changes that are destroying the true America, a white Christian nation. Nick Fuentes is believed to be responsible for the Ye is Right tabling events that happened across the state of Florida.
Unfortunately, this is a battle I've fought my entire life. I will continue fighting for my entire life. My children will probably fight it, and their children as well. It's a battle that my parents fought, my grandparents fought, and it never seems to end. It just gets slightly better each day, which, if that's all I can hope for, that's what I got to try to do.